Hi, good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us. Would you please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Please call the roll.
Councilman Giacobbe?
Here.
Councilwoman Nicholson?
Here.
Councilwoman Marca?
Here.
Councilman Marcocha?
Here.
Supervisor Colavita?
Here. Good evening. We have the opportunity to address the board on a specific agenda item. No one doing that. We're going to move to approval of the minutes of the April 30th, 2025 special town board meeting and the May 6th, 2025 town board meeting. Any proposed modifications or amendments?
None.
There being none, I'll make a motion to approve same as submitted. Ask for a second.
Second.
Please call the roll.
Councilman Giacobbe?
Aye.
Councilwoman Nicholson?
Aye.
Councilwoman Marca?
Aye.
Councilman Marcocha?
Aye.
Supervisor Colavita?
Aye. Next, we have reports of departments, boards, and commissions. Police Department report. While the chief is making the way up, you can receive and file the April 2025 statement of violations, V&Ts, summonses, etc., along with the detective's report and our statement of accounts. Chief?
Good evening, Supervisor Colavita, members of the town board. A couple quick items. Last week, as you know, was Police Week. We held our ceremony on the 10th here at Town Hall. I'd like to thank everybody for attending, the town board, other politicians, dignitaries, all the members of the department and the community who came out to show their support for the department. Also, our members attended several ceremonies throughout the county during that week honoring fallen members in other departments and they also had different award ceremonies. And in particular, I'd like to thank the county police because they hosted a ceremony which they brought back, which they hadn't had since pre-COVID, where they not only gave out awards, but honored all the fallen officers in the county, particularly Officer Frey, who passed away. So I want to thank them for that. P.O. Giazzi and P.O. Rogliano took part in the bike tour to D.C. once again, where they raised funds for the survivors of fallen officers. So I want to congratulate them on that. We had the law enforcement torch run, which came through town on Monday, which raises funds for the Special Olympics. We had our members participate in that. And then also, I want to thank the members for who participated and helped out in the Veterans Day Parade. It was a success. It went off without a hitch, and I thank them for that.
Yeah, though, speaking of Mike Frey and that incident, we attended the wake today of Rich Morrissey, Eastchester police officer, who was also wounded that day.
Yes.
So he's deceased now, and perhaps it would be a good idea if we close our meeting with a moment of silence in his honor.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, thank you very much, Chief. That brings us over to the Law Department report. Mr. Rader.
Yes, good evening. First, I have a resolution authorizing the supervisor of the town of Eastchester to execute the intermunicipal agreement with the Eastchester Union Free School District with respect to the town of Eastchester's use of the school district's Waverly and Greenvale schools for Camp Galaxy for the summer of 2025.
Yeah, this is a good idea. Waverly and Greenvale will be available for Galaxy, which is our biggest camp, and it's great of the school district to make this space available to us because we don't have our independent space like that, and we appreciate all of their efforts coordinating because they have to do their construction and all of their improvements outside of the school days. So the summertime is the best time, so we're always eager to hear from them and to work with them to schedule out the camp so that we don't not have camp, because that would be a tragedy. So we want to thank them, and also, they don't charge us for this, of course. We indemnify them with insurance, as they do us, but we appreciate all of their donation for these premises. So someone care to make a motion on this?
So moved.
All right, I'll second same. Please call the roll.
Councilman Giacobbe?
Aye.
Councilwoman Nicholson?
Aye.
Councilwoman Marca?
Aye.
Councilman Marcocha?
Aye.
Supervisor Colavita?
Aye.
Okay, next, a resolution authorizing the supervisor of the town of Eastchester to enter into an agreement with Peter Gizola Associates pertaining to the preliminary design services for the new pool building at Lake Isle Country Club.
Sure. On this subject matter, this is for $25,000 to do some preliminary analysis and also do some preliminary drafting of some very tentative plans. We have been talking about the installation or construction of an indoor pool facility that would be 365 days a year at Lake Isle for quite a long time. And, we're going to move forward with it. Our two board members, Mr. Marcocha and Mr. Jacoby, are spearheading the effort as they are the Lake Isle liaisons, and they're doing an excellent job. And we've met with these gentlemen, and it looks like this is something that's very reasonable and feasible. And our intent is to have some structure there that is wide open during the summer months, perhaps with a removable or retractable roof. And in the wintertime, it gets buttoned up so we can have all kinds of play there. And we're looking at creating a regulation lap lane, 75-foot, 25-meter pool with some bulkheads, perhaps raising, lowering the floors of portions of it for diving if necessary, or at least for, for having young people go in the water for pool parties and whatnot. So we're very, very excited about this, and Lake Isle will be greatly enhanced when this moves forward. So we're pulling the cord, it's happening, we're moving forward with it, and I think this is just, it's about time. So someone care to make a motion on this contract?
So moved. Second.
Thank you, please call the roll.
Councilman Giacobbe.
Aye.
Councilwoman Nicholson.
Aye.
Councilwoman Marcotte.
Aye.
Councilman Marcocha.
Aye.
Supervisor Colavita.
Aye. Next, we have a receiver of taxes report for April. We can receive and file that together with our written Highway Department report. Mr. Latella, anything further to add? You got it.
Good evening, everyone.
Thank you.
Just wanted to report, Supervisor Calavera, members of the town board, our yearly stormwater management program began with cleaning of our stormwater catch basins. Our program also includes our regularly scheduled street sweeping, litter pickup operations. These maintenance activities are essential in providing clean and quality waterways. Our annual tree planting program is in progress, and to date, the department has planted over 40 street trees. These trees improve the environment and beautify our surroundings. We thank all the residents who requested these trees. All further requests will be added to our planting list of spring 2026. Our compost is available for residents to pick up, located at Farella Way at the Highway Department. It's a natural organic material that provides nutrients to any type of spring plantings and gardens. That's all I have to report.
Are we putting gator bags on the trees just so that they get hydration?
We have in the past, we have a program where we actually go out and do the watering per Mother Nature not giving us some water lately.
Right, depends.
So
it's nice
we
if-
have
if-
been out there, just to make sure, reinforce that we do water everything.
If
that we
homeowners
planted
are able-
on our town right of ways,
But if a homeowner has a tree in reasonable proximity to their hose, perhaps they can assist us and do some watering to keep it alive, keep them healthy, and
Yes.
keep them growing strong. That's really, people, I think, really underestimate the importance of tree growth in a town, and that, without our trees, we turn into another borough. So we have got to be careful about parking everywhere and trees and all these different things that, separate us from other places. So hopefully everyone will take care of those trees.
Thank you,
We'll get some more
Supervisor.
in. Thank you. Okay, that moves us over to the April report from the town clerk. Anything further to add?
Nothing, sorry.
Okay, great. So that moves us over to correspondence. We have a memorandum from the controller on personnel appointments, seasonal employees. We have, a whole bunch coming into recreation in Lake Isle and some parks. Anyone care to make a motion on this?
So moved.
Second.
Please call the roll.
Councilman Giacobbe.
Aye.
Councilwoman Nicholson.
Aye.
Councilwoman Marcotte.
Aye.
Councilman Marcocha.
Aye.
Supervisor Colavita.
Aye. No miscellaneous business. That moves us to council member reports. Councilman Marcocha.
Thank you, Supervisor. Just a couple of things here. Number one, congratulations to the college graduating class of 2025, including my son Nicolino. Great job and best of luck in the future to all of you. Also, on this upcoming Memorial Day, let's take some time to reflect on the ultimate sacrifices our servicemen and women made for all of us. They died protecting our way of life and our freedom. This Memorial Day, let's take some time to also pay respect to them, but also to support our veterans and their families. And that concludes my report.
Thank you. Councilwoman Nicholson.
Thank you, Mr. Supervisor. I have nothing to report, but ditto on Luigi's, on the current graduates, both high school and college. And have a safe summer, everyone, and a happy Memorial Day weekend. That is all I have. Thank you.
Okay. Councilwoman Marcotte.
Thank you, Supervisor. Just a few things. I want to let the senior citizens know that the early bird swim at Lake Isle is going to start again in order to participate, and I believe it starts at 8 a.m. to 9:30. Again, that's the early bird swim. You must be a registered senior citizen in the town of Eastchester or any one of the 2 villages. You have to register, and the registration starts on June 16th. I also want to invite residents to the Eastchester Historical Society annual meeting. That's going to be on June 1st at the Marble Schoolhouse, 388 California Road. The annual meeting starts at 2 o'clock. We invite all of our membership to join us at that time. And then there'll be several events thereafter. There'll be historical reenactors. Mike Grill will be there as George Washington, talking about the first American flag. We will also be dedicating a tree to the memory of Michael Fix, President Emeritus. I know Michael Fix, if you knew Michael or lucky enough to have worked with him in any capacity, he was a tremendous asset to the town and to the Historical Society. And also Eagle Scout Paul Mangione will be unveiling the many different improvements, if you will, that he did at the schoolhouse, including a brand new sign, which many people I know have noticed. We thank Michael Santolicador from San Signs for contributing, actually paying for that and helping us with that project. So lots of good things. That is June 1st, 2 o'clock, and that concludes my report.
Thank you. Councilman Giacobbe.
Thank you, Supervisor. One item from our Recreation Department, as they continue to put out new events for our community. On June 12th, from 6:30 to 7:45, join Tina Zaccardi, winner of Season 4 of the Great American Baking Show, for a demonstration class on all things tarts. You'll learn how to make a sweet tart crust and a tangy lemon curd filling. You can sign up at eastchester.gov in the Parks and Recreation section. This is going to be at the Lake Isle Community Center, and the cost is $15 per person. That concludes my report.
Thank you. My own report, just wanted to mention a couple things. We're going to start some construction on the Cooper Field playground renovation. It'll be happening probably the first week of June. It'll go for maybe 20, 30 days, but that park will be renovated. There'll be additional apparatus included and more swings, which would be nice, and of course, some benches and some picnic tables. Also, we are in the very preliminary stages of planning some work at Dunwoody Field, and we've all kind of been driving by there and thumbing through some ideas and what we can do and thinking about some things. So that'll be coming to to the table pretty soon. Also, we have a vacancy on our sign review board and also our architectural review board. And naturally, I think we thanked Rose Brescia and Enda McIntyre for all of their time that they spent, and they spent years on these boards doing a magnificent job. But if you're interested, if you have a background in signs, or if you are an architect or have architectural experience or a degree in architecture, that would be wonderful. Just give us a letter of interest along with your resume, and we'd be more than happy to bring you in to speak about serving on the boards. Also, I'm not sure if it was mentioned, but Bronxville Village is having its Memorial Day parade on Monday, Memorial Day, at 8:30 in the morning. It's marching from the train depot area under the tracks, down Pondville Road, and into the plaza in front of the school where the flagpole is, where they have a brief ceremony. So we'll all be there. Hope you'll join us as well. It's a nice short parade, and it's always a lot of fun. Anyway, that concludes my report. And anyone else to address the board on anything else? There being no one to address the board, I'm going to ask that we adjourn in a moment of silence. Police Officer Rich Morrissey and his family, we thank him for his dedicated service to the town of Eastchester. Thank you, everyone. We're adjourned.